Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, like it or not, it's showtime. Happy Sunday, or possibly Monday, to all of you. I have turned my face off. Well, the full face off. I am off to Meyer's Market, the second little town in the game. I ate too much. But anything with sort of a brown, chewy to crunchy cheese on top is just... Welcome to a new phase. It's just a phase we're all going through. Tame the Staroid. Well, I recognize that place. I was just there yesterday, I think. Not especially interested in especially difficult stuff. Let's see. Why is there still a prize thing up there? I hate it when things do that to me. View commissions, meal prep, gather any crops, beginner miner, wetland, drive a vehicle for more than 3,000 meters. Okay. Right. Scenario challenge. Why does it show the prize? I don't have a prize. I already have the prize. Or do I challenge over here? Do I get the prize? I do. I think. Like, where do I click? No. Here? All three of those. I guess I just got one. No, I got all three. Okay. All right. 40 ciphers? Really? Is that accurate? It appears it's accurate. So I got ciphers for all kinds of stuff. Engelbert Meow! Hi, EBM. Studying hard, I hope. You realize by telling us all about this, you put the pressure on yourself. Because we're all going to be asking. And if things don't go well, you're going to have to quit the internet. Engelbert Meow, who has waved, is one of my very favorite streamers. You should follow her. You should watch her. Engelbert Meow. It's simple. It's as easy as EBM. She's awesome. Hi, EBM. Look what I'm playing again. Once again, I am human. Hard test, so you won't feel too bad. If you have to take it again, you're going to get eventually that you're confident of. Well, your stick-to-itiveness will get you through, but let's just get it done the first time. So we can't give you crap about it, because we will. I'd feel bad about giving you crap about it. But I couldn't let that stop me. I hope you understand that. Ooh, solar power generators. Yes, please. Going to throw a party? Well, that would be appropriate. I mean, I'll feel guilty. I'll feel deep and abiding, lasting personal shame. But it's the kind of thing you got to live up to, you know? I suddenly have so many ciphers to unlock stuff. I'm at a bit of a loss. I mean, it'll pass, obviously. How about a steel pickaxe? I think everyone needs at least one steel pickaxe in their life. So I'm playing this again because they only gave us a weekend on Dune Awakening, and this is the closest I can come to Dune Awakening until Dune Awakening comes out. Let's see. Water filters. don't think I need that yet. I think I'm just going to have to hold on to the rest, you know? For now. I think I will make myself that steel pickaxe if I can. Bronze, crude. Come on, man, you're supposed to have the steel. Do I just not have the things for it? I thought I unlocked it. Hey, now, I unlocked that. Is that up at the top? What happened? Why you no give me steel pickaxe? I unlocked it. I know I unlocked it. Bronze crafting, bronze pickaxe, forging techniques, steel pickaxe. Steel pick. Oh, I don't have the advanced tool benches yet. That's it. Don't know if I have the mats for them just yet. Primary, intermediate, primary, intermediate. Yeah, I need... Well, I can make the supplies. I can't make the gear yet, as I need a bunch of stuff. But I have the stuff I need for intermediate supplies. So the regular supplies needs to go away. Wait, that's primary. Right, we need the intermediate, so the primary's got to go away. Primary. Demolish. Intermediate. Oh, you... Fine, we'll move it. I now have an intermediate supplies bench, which means I should now have the steel pickaxe. Which means I will be able to get rid of the copper. I also, after stream yesterday, I made myself some goodies. That's the bronze, which we want to keep. That's the copper, which we don't want to keep. I made myself a tier 2 gun. And then I upgraded it 4 times. So it now does basically twice as much damage as my assault rifle did previously, which I think is pretty good. And I also upgraded my sniper rifle. It's doing about 50% more damage than it was previously. Where is the steel? That's the bronze. That's the bronze. Did I not just pick it up? No, I did not just pick it up. Now I have picked it up. My brains. They used to work so well. I now have a steel pickaxe. How are the bullet situation looking? We have rifle bullets. We need more rifle bullets, I think. Yes, a few more rifle bullets is probably a fine idea, but not the AP. That costs too much materials. Copper rifle bullet. Oh, sure, 900 seems like a nice, shiny number. And then we're off to Meyer's Market, the second town in the game. I mean, unless, like, I need a nap. Game terms, nap. I'm not going to sleep on you. Here. No, I appear to be doing just fine. Do we have... Oh, that's right. Dried meat. So I have a bunch of dried meat. That's Emma in the mud flats. Why do I want to find Emma in the mud flats? She's level 14. I don't. I want to go to Meyer's Market. That's where I want to go. Time for me to head out on the highway, looking for adventure. and whatever comes my way. Like a true nature's child. Because I'm born to be mild.
These are the Hearst mudflats that Claire mentioned. Let's go see if we can find Emma.
We'll find Emma later. Emma's not going anywhere. Alright, she's an NPC. Her job is to stand around and wait for the hero. I can feel a sneeze coming. It's coming. And I managed to mute in time so you didn't have to hear me sneeze. You're welcome. And that should be Meyer's Market. I'm now in a safe zone. Well, safety is a relative thing. I think you'll agree. A restart. Seem to hear a familiar voice. Denzel Lambert. Or Lambert. Not entirely sure which. Probably one of the two. Ow. I don't know why I say ow when my vehicle runs into something in a game. But I do. Hi, Denzel. You need a hand? You must be a mayfly from Meyer's Market, the one everyone can always count on. No, I just got to Meyer's Market, dude. Never been here before. We've heard from Maxie that you're quite the fighter, always there, blah, 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 blah. See over there, that's the Sutherland chemical plant. Fertilizer was their main product. So they made bullshit. Production facilities are still well preserved, so my plan is to resume production line at the plant and get some fertilizer back to Meyer's Market, but the idea of squaring up against those deviants, that's quite daunting. That's why I'm here. I knew it wouldn't be too tough for you. Don't worry. We won't just offer you energy links, but also spare ammo, all in the name of everyone's safety. Gosh. Sounds like a bargain. For somebody, probably not me. Well, he wants me to talk to him. I can take part in your operation anytime. How about it? You ready for this? Ready as I'll ever be. What was that? I have no idea what that was. Is he going to accompany me? Oh, joy. My joy is boundless. I have boundless joy. I have more joy than I know what to do with. Another questy bit over here. There, oh, it's low again. Dragon, you sure this is a deviation?
I admit it does sound strange, but that is all the more reason to investigate. In Sunbury, to the west of here, people have apparently seen flames erupting inside a fast food restaurant.
Oh, that doesn't sound that unusual.
Within the flames, it is said, the shadow of a dragon appears. I don't have
that is a little more unusual
than that, but as for where exactly.
Okay, all right. How do we contain it?
Excellent question.
And he's got another one. Hearst mudflats. There are deviations here too?
Yes, the place is not much to look at, and from what people say, there are.
Sounds mysterious.
The entire mudflats are unfortunate.
Thank you for your always uselessness. There's got to be a teleporty here somewhere, doesn't there? Maybe I don't have to unlock it. Maybe it's already considered unlocked. Well, over here we have a level 10 quest. Let's go ahead and check that one out first. I'm a little bit not entirely sane when it comes to doing things in an orderly fashion. don't think I'm OCD, but some of my habits are, let's be generous, they're OCD adjacent. Which is why I had to finish up all of the stuff in the first sort of town area before moving on to the second. It's not a compulsion. It's not quite that strong. But it is a strong urge. Well, it's more than an urge, but not a compulsion. Nor an obsession. I'm not sure. There's got to be something in between. I have a nice GPS here. And it leads us to right where we want to be going, theoretically. My fuel is depleted. Okay, well, I guess I won't be riding back. Can I just refuel? Before I forget, I can. There we go. It's a corrupted wolf. We're just going to sneak up behind him and... No, we're not going to. He moved. So we're just going to wrench him the old-fashioned way. 3 whacks with a wrench. Is that another wolf? It is. It's a corrupted wolf. I hope we're not getting meat out of that. Wolf skin and... Okay, beast meat. Well... I have just leveled up. I'm now level 16 and something's shooting at me. I'm not a fan of being shot at. Little rat bastards. Flying jerks. And this is a not flying jerk. Oh my god. No shortage of jerks, flying and otherwise. That one came out of the sun so I could see its shadow. I'm appreciative of that. Not otherwise appreciative of anything that these flying jerks do. Alright, we have the mystical crate. 2 weapon and armor crates, and the rift anchor and the quest to take care of. Is this the giant monkey quest? That's the giant monkey indeed. Edie. There's somebody else shooting. Another player or two in the general vicinity. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there, sir. I have a little storage crate with some goodies. Tips on note. Since you found it, let's start the game. First, go to Uncle Lynn's house. It's the last house on the right after you turn right when leaving. Turn right when you exit, then go through the red roof. Remember. Okay, I will. After I talk to the volunteer. Hello, volunteer. Welcome to the High Bank lobby. If you're unsure where you are, feel free to ask volunteers like me for help. Okay, that's... Your help is helpful. That guy has, balloons. For a head. I worked with a person like that. Chatty beverage machine. A beverage machine? Chatty beverage machine. ... Well, it doesn't seem that chatty. Unless it said the words ... That would be chatty. A little refreshment is just what I needed. Don't be so rude. I'm right here in front of you. Look at me. Eyes up here. That's right. You guessed it. I'm a beverage machine. All right, a deviation. I want my drink. I've already paid for it. Come on, just throw it out to me. With my permission, of course. Yes, permission. There are too many completely untrustworthy people out there. Well, I have to agree with the beverage machine about that. Shame on those people who took a drink but never returned the bottle. Thirsty for drinks, huh? Well, fetch me 100 empty bottles. No bottles, no drinks. Bartering is the fairest way to trade. And I need 100 bottles for the drink machine. But first, we're going to turn right, going out the door, and then right past or through a house with a red roof. There's the other player. Notes, clues inside the house. Congratulations on getting your first clue. Number 2. Now remember, Mom likes to buy clothes from LK Jamie. From LK. Jamie loves playing games from Game World. So LK and Game World. Head to the coffee shop to unlock the treasure. So LK and the game shop. Another volunteer over here. I volunteer. To my left is the residential area, and through the area lies the commercial district. Okay, thanks for them. Is he fighting the monkey? A couple of players here. Monkey. Memory serves, you gotta burst the balloons. Yes, me. dead. He is dead. Didn't want to do it, you know. But he was a big monkey, and you can't just have a big monkey running around anymore. Not even one with balloons for a head. It's not something you can have. Alright, this is LK. Clues in the clothing store. Number 3 is a clue. That was not especially helpful. I got another paper doll deviation. If I needed one, I now have 2. Alright, we got that. And the other one was in the game store, they said, and this is not Simon Ray. Where's the game store? Davis. What? God, 2 of these little... I hate these little things. The game store. We got a whole lot of sheep dolls. Oh. Got another one coming in behind us. And oh. D. Oh, rotate. Don't know why they all went away. Don't know what that did. We've got you. No idea. Not that that's that unusual. To say that some of the narrative and stuff is not entirely clear would be accurate. Game world, huh? My memory was that this place was annoying, and I just didn't specifically remember why, but now I do. Clues in the game store. Clue in here is number 5. Oh my god, I wasn't paying any attention to what the clues were. I'm probably going to have to look it up when we get to the place where we need to find the... enter a freaking combination or something like that. If you're looking to buy a game, thank you. It's right there. You mean in the game store I could buy a game? That would be nice, I suppose. Sheep dolls behind. The sheep dolls, I'm assuming, are the bottles? Oh. Make sure no one's coming up behind me. Even less sense than you think. Always want to grab all the stuff out of the trash you can. And it's possible that the number of mobs and everything around here is so big because there are a number of players. That looks like the Mystic chest. Which I would like to grab before the monkey respawns. Mystical. Sorry, it's a mystical chest, not a mystic chest. My bad. But we still need to find the Rift Anchor, which shouldn't be too tough to find, and 2 armor or weapon crates. Return the bottles. There's your bottles. I couldn't find 100. Well, there they are, my babies. Okay. I delivered the bottles to the soft drink machine. Because I'm a hero. Perhaps. Oh, the monkey's back. I picked the right time. Oh. Damn it. Me and my fat fingers. And that's not an exaggeration. I have got... Whoop. Didn't even see him there until I saw his tentacles dangling in midair. Suggestively. Okay, not suggestively. Is this considered part of the same area? I don't know. Make sure nothing's coming up behind me before I check the map and see if I can see where the freaking... Oh, that's a teleportation tower, but that is not... Oh, got a wolf. Another one. I'm a bit thirsty. Alright, well, I'll carve up the wolf. Have a quick drink. Or 2. I'm fully hydrated. Although not fully hydrated. We got a bunch of spoiled food. But we should have food that's good to eat. Beast meat is not it. I dried a bunch of food. Where's the dried food that I have? Fine, we'll just eat some grilled mushrooms. And boom! Body block! And... Ooh, that's gonna sting. Leave a mark. Oh, can I res them? I resed the other player because I'm a good guy. See, I'm not just the hero of my story. I'm the hero of his story now, too. Probably drives him crazy. Oh, I have a weapon crate, I think. Yep, weapon. That's one of the 2 crates we need for the area. Two players in the area. I didn't res them both. I only resed one. Logging beaver. Deviation. There are so many comments I could make about that that I will choose not to. Because this is mixed company. In that I'm mixed up, and most of you are probably kind of mixed up too. No, they did invite me to the team, but I'll give it a skip. It's nice having other players around. I do enjoy that. I want to be clear. I'm not some elitist swine. I'm a non-elitist swine. These things are just creepy. Let's try the new and improved sniper rifle. Oh. Out of the old ammo. How did that miss? That's better. The new guns are working out just fine. Well, we saw one of the little scuttling jerks in there. I heard a squidge. That was the squidge. The scuttler is in that room straight ahead. Whoop. General vicinity. Pardon me, sir. Nope. Don't want to get close to him. He blows up real well. Oh my god. Jeez. Alright, back upstairs now. Oh, another. I had forgotten about using this, and I don't use it as often as I should. The old finger snap to find out where there's loot and whatnot. Where is the beam of light that should show us where the rift anchor is? Because I haven't found that yet. That must be it over there. And there's the monkey again. You know, he's just taking care of business. Monkey business. Hey, fat body, how you doing tonight? Don't want to mess with the monkey again. Fought the minky once. There's something going rah, rah. Shouldn't sneak up on a heavily armed fella like that. Might get yourself accidentally, intentionally shot. I got him. I got him. Doesn't appear to be anything really up here. No way into that building. I came up here for nothing? For nothing? No fat loot? No nothing? Well, I'm just disappointed. That's all. Not mad. I'm just disappointed. So, the rift anchor is over here. And that means we just need one more weapon or armor chest. One more gear chest. And hey, look, it's another one, and body block. Oh, but for the wolf, no. The wolf, we will take for their beast meat and their wolf hides. Yeah, that's another one of the players. There are a couple other players running around in the same area as me, which is cool. There's the second. I mean, while I prefer to play solo, as anyone who's watched me game over the last almost 6 years of streaming, I am coming up on 6-year anniversary, by the way. I can tell you is I mostly play solo. But I play MMOs a lot. And those are certainly not generally what one would consider a solo game. So I like playing solo games with other people. Go ahead and heal ourselves up, just to be on the safe side, you know. Alright, I got a couple things I need to do over here, because they got blue squares, man. You always have to do everything with a blue square, it's in the rules. Alright, this is sort of... Whoops! Good luck. A Y cafe. Clues inside the cafe. Third digit is the largest and the middle number is the smallest. Give it a shot. Reward is gummy candies you like. Oh, you're crawling out of the floor, sir. I'm afraid we can't have that. It's not my rules, sir. It's you know, health department rules. We can't have you crawling out of the floor. All right. Passcode. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I don't have the numbers. I don't remember the numbers. Maybe the numbers are listed in the quest information. That's the monkey again. I don't think the monkey can fit back here. So I'm going to find myself a little corner here and attempt to find the quest info. This is want to have fun. Boys just want to have fun. The three numbers are 2, 3, and 5. Looks like the password is 325. Oh, okay, that makes it easier. Yeah, I don't have to do the mathematical stuff. If in fact it's 3, 2, 5. Verified. Boy, just want to have fun. All right, we need one more weapon or armor crate in this area, and we're in High Banks. I know, I'm gonna cheese it. Weapon crate we found. There's an armor crate in a Red Wolf building in the southwest. Ought to be about where I am. Ought to be like right there, I think. Might be this building. It's not ground floor on this building, if it's this building. Building has a second floor. Can we reach the second floor? It's an entirely different question. Not, it may be up there above us. That building has a second floor, but no way to get to the second floor. That seems suspicious. Is this... maybe this one. Does this one have the same layout? This one has 3 floors. But no way of getting into any of the other ones. Interesting. Let's check where we are. It looks like it needs to be more south from where we are. there. I thought I'd been in that building, but maybe not. These buildings all have a first floor, but no way, obvious way of getting to the second, third floors. This building, maybe? Perhaps, perchance. I've already been here. Maybe I missed something. That's certainly possible. Nope. I have been up here. Oh, this is the one I did get. All right, well. So this is the one I got. Where's the one I didn't got? A little west of here, it looks like. So further up the hill. Yeah, I have been up here too, and I didn't find it. Maybe up there. I didn't go there. Maybe. I'm talking to myself. Oh. Yeah, it looks like this one may be the thingaroo we're looking for. I'm a little hungry. Well, then I will eat some more grilled mushrooms, which are, for the record, nasty. Mushrooms. Yuck. Hate them. Yeah, I just didn't go up the hill far enough, looks like. I mean, I've been over the hill for a long time. Oh, he used that tree for cover very cleverly, I must say. Those things are just the creepiest. In a game filled with weird creepiness, they're the winners. Thank goodness I found a golf club head. Don't know what I would have done without the golf club head. Alright, so the other one should be in here somewhere, methinks. In fact, it's up there. No, okay, we do it the old-fashioned way then. No, we don't. We use the old-fashioned way, the old-fashioned way. We actually walk into the building. Okay, that's one of the spitsy things. You just need to time it and not go through it when it's doing its spitting. Which is pretty fair advice for much of life. Doing it spitsy. Another one of the big sort of cloth ghosty looking things, which I have already made quite clear. Creep me out. That should be it. There we go. Ah, there is a teleportation tower. We would like to get that, since we're in the general vicinity. Damn it. Didn't quite work. Ding 17. There is the teleportation tower. Player house there. Teleportation tower unlocked. We've got something there. A restart. Go with Denzel Lambert to the Southern Chemical. We can go to Southern Chemical in a bit. That is Secret Flares. You encounter Claire again in Meyer's Market. She has to have something to say to you. Yeah, I'm sure she's got something to say to me. I got something to say to her, too. Maybe, hi, Claire. How you doing? I'm going to head back to the home. Where we'll salvage the salvageables. Hey, I got solar power, didn't I? Did I not get, let's see. This is still marked as having something new, despite the fact it has absolutely nothing new. Drives me crazy. Possible I mentioned that. Solar generator, we need refined parts, fireproof plastic, and fuses. We may have the makings for that. Honey, I'm home. Honey is the Digby boy. I'm not proud of that. Well, we'll have all that. Doesn't look like any new materials. Which makes me sad. Let's see. Acid. There's no space. Oh, I guess we need another storage crate. Or two. Let's... We'll relocate our radio over here. And we'll relocate the smiling pumpkin. Over there. Storage. Weapon rack, water tank, private storage, armor storage, weapon storage, large storage. Not all that large, really. Electronic parts. No. Wolf skin. Beryllium crystals. Nice. Rubber. And a couple of things will go over here. No, we want to also drop off that, right? We can move that back over there. We can have some more light. It's the only light source I had at the time, and now I still only light sources I have, I think, are colored lights, red, green, and blue. All right, well, we've got some sort of message thing from the territory terminal. That wasn't it. View Nova deviation. Standard matrix. Nova festering gel. Nova celestial seed. I have no idea what this means. Territory upgrade. Requisite territory expansion. Can I do that? Maybe. Territory expansion. It's tier 3, I think. Territory expansion. Is it tier 4? Maybe. All right, we'll check again. All right, doesn't seem to be anywhere there. That's infrastructure. This is crafting. I wouldn't expect it to be in crafting. Territory expansion. I have leveled up. Okay, well, what is the glowy thing about it then? Do we have something in the vault? Oh, we do. I guess that would be for sharing with other characters of mine? I'm not sure. It must be from the Novas, the mod system. After successful purification, you'll receive a default weapon mod and unlock the mod system. We've already done that. Inactive. Upon successful purification, you receive a finished solar generator and unlock the power system. Well, I already did that. Oh, I guess I have to take the second deviation, the big one. Yeah, that one was the festering gel, right? Which I think is the first boss. So the second boss will open that, I believe, is what they're telling me, but I'm not entirely sure. Pardon the yawn. That was rude. Oh, look, it's time for my daily swap to quickly to Twitch and ban the spamming bot. Twitch, do your goddamn job. Seriously. This is not something any of your streamers should have to deal with. You should be nuking that crap from outer space. Let's see, can I make the second tier of the gun bench. The intermediate gear bench? No, I don't have vanadium crystals. Wilderness disassembly. Yeah, I don't have vanadium crystals, refined parts, or fireproof plastic yet. Alright, what's up in the facilities then? Is it still just this thing that it's telling me that I could do, but I... Yeah, here I need refined parts, fireproof plastic, and fuses to make a solar generator. I have a bed. Wall decor, the Great Escape. Double securement protection has been activated. I have no idea what it is. I should probably make it, though. Over the door? Is that a little too obvious? I like it. How are we doing on ammunition? We fired off a few rounds back there, you know. Purely for self-defense. Yeah, we fired off actually kind of a lot. So, more copper rifle bullets. Is there anything else I can... I can make fuses. Okay, I can make fuses. So I need those. What were the other materials? An anti-blockage capsule. Well, I don't think I need that just yet. Oh, sorry. Didn't want to do that. Sorry about that, paper doll. I hit the wrong button. It's not... you didn't do anything wrong. I promise. You're awesome. Keep sweeping. You're keeping the place spotless. It's awesome. Thank you. Oh my god, I can finally actually have actual freaking lights. Facilities. Water and power. Refined parts. Okay, yeah, those I do need. Explore the wilderness, disassemble scraps, refine parts, and fireproof plastic, and then I can start looking at making power for this place. I am curious about armor crafting. Say, what chest do we have? That's the best chest we have, and can we make a tier 2 version? We can. Gathering speed and max load. Movement speed and cold resist. Well, I would say that the raid top is probably better, so we can go ahead and make that. We have raid pants to go with it. Looks like we do. This will give us a 2-piece bonus. Increasing our max load, I think. So, gear. We have a new top. The raid top. It's not as cool looking, but better stats. And we have new pants. And we have, looks like the 3-piece bonus is active. So with gathering speed and maximum load, when the load's over 80, damage taken is reduced. And tactical item damage is increased. So if I'm loaded down, I take less damage, which is makes perfect sense if you're not actually paying attention. Well, that was worth a quick aside. I am going to grab some more food. Ah, there's my preserved meats. Excellent. I didn't realize they look like baguettes. I'll eat the grilled mushrooms. take a quick nap because we're a little tired. I'm now well rested and healthy. Well, we have someone we can talk to here. We're supposed to talk to Emma, so we're going to talk to Emma. And then we can go there for the Lord of the Fog, which is a particularly weird name, but, you know. I go by magnifying lens. Who am I to comment? Maybe if I drive fast enough, I won't get wet. You may hear a ball getting bounced out in the courtyard. Nice night. Kids are out there playing. Not mine, as far as I know. Hi, Emma. Oh, sorry. Give me just a second. I gotta kill the big bug. And the jerky dude. And the other jerky dude. And the other jerky dude. What the hell is that? Oh, another jerky dude. Oh. Oh, chest of goodies. Oh, nice. All right. Emma, what you got for me? I was sent to bring you back to Meyer's Market.
Meyer's Market? Don't make me laugh.
Hey, why? Is it
Go
funny?
back and tell Maxie. Until I find her, I'm not.
Until you find who?
Brianna, my friend. Before, I didn't do anything. Well,
Yeah.
I owe her this.
You don't look like you'll change your mind.
That's right.
Okay.
Emma doesn't trust us yet. Talk is cheap, though.
Cradle
See if
override
we
now
can find
unlocked.
some
Enter from the
medicine
right
to
side of the
sway
cradle. There you find override features and help you in combat. Unlock a corresponding nodes to enjoy the benefits. Okay. Cradle. Scenario starts. Unlock when your character reaches level 15 or when it is scenario phase 2. Anti-coherence using pistols, light machine guns, or melee weapons. Damage plus 15%, with an additional 100% damage against super anomaly coherence. When using rifles, shotguns are heavy, 15% with an additional 100%. Okay, we'll go with that because that's mostly what I'm doing. Tactical combo, weapon damage 15% for 4 seconds after switching or reloading. Status damage, deviant energy defense, energy surge. Let's go with the straightforward 15% damage after. And no empty override slots. Oh, okay. Well, we'll keep that one. That one's fine. The one we've got is fine. I'm fine with it. Really, it's fine. Where did all of you guys come from? You weren't there a second ago. And how about we just air you out? Wabbit. Wascoey or not. I don't seem to be able to hit that thing. I don't seem to be able to hit basically any of those things for whatever reason. Maybe they're out of the range of my gun. Doesn't seem particularly likely, but...
You should be able to provide relief for her injuries.
For whose injuries? I don't remember what we were doing that for. But evidently it'll provide relief for their injuries. Whoever they are. The crazy girl we were just talking to, the one standing out in the rain, bemoaning her friend's absence. Here you go, Emma. Any progress?
You're back again? I told you, I won't return until I find Brianna. I'll fight you off if I have to.
Relax, I have some supplies for you. Crazy.
These supplies, they're really for me? Why do that?
I like to take pity on crazy people because you needed
I'm
help.
sorry. I shouldn't have treated you like that.
No, you shouldn't have.
Really, I know I'll never be able to find someone who's been missing.
Don't forget, I'm a mayfly. I can help
Are
search
you
for you.
sure?
I will, but it's dangerous out here. You should head back.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, we got something in that direction. Oh, back to Meyer's Market. I don't have to drive. I mean, I can just teleport. Oh, we've got something over here. Lord of the Fog. It's like Lord of the Dance, only less Michael Flatley. So that's a plus. That appears to be inside? No. Okay, good. Explore Hearst Mudflats Harbor. Okay, I'm tripping balls again. There's a red diamond down there. Oh. That's big. It's immune.
What is that thing? I've never seen a deviant with such a big head before.
Hey! He's sensitive about that.
Stick. Make sure it doesn't spot you. We need to try and dispel this fog somehow. Maybe we can find a way by searching the buildings around here.
Generator damage. Please activate the backup generator. You gotta keep them generated. Bam, bam, bam. Got a box of goodies. Beryllium, grilled shrooms, corn oil, red tulip seeds. Tulips in the garden, tulips in the park. But the tulips I like best are tulips in the dark. God, I'm old. walls. Oh. Have to talk to this thing? Victory. That was it? He vanished. What's better than roses on your piano? Ah! Yes. Yes, that was exact. I figured it had to be a tulips, but I didn't get there from the tulips. I got there from the piano. I'm really an old man. I didn't get there from the tulips part. Another deviation. Oh, multiple flying bogeys. Make sure there's nobody coming up behind me. He can have a seat. Ah, there we go. Got him. A mini feaster. More ciphers.
Look 100 times larger than it actually was.
Now we'll go back to Meyer's Market.
Hopefully Lo knows what.
Oh my god, I didn't unlock the teleportation point. I even talked about it. Did I mention how much I hate you little jerks? Oh, another. They really should pay the licensing fee so that every time you get on a motorcycle, it busts out in Born to Be Wild. Yeah, okay, we're headed the right way. It's not the direct way, it's just the fast way. .80 kilometers an hour. Uphill, so a little slower. We can hit 90. That's like 55.8. .92, 94, 95. Oh, not so fast. 100 kilometers an hour would be 62. Oh, we're at 110. That's got to be 68.2.
All right, pal. Hold it right there and identify yourself.
You watched someone do a boss fight last night. 22 minutes. Do not have the patience for 22-minute boss fights. Well, the one boss I did here, I did it under level and solo. It's supposed to be for 2. It probably took me 10 minutes. But yeah, I don't either have the patience for 22-minute boss fights. That's why I'm not interested in games like Monster Hunter. The Monster Hunter world games that are out there. I have no interest in those long fights. I don't find that particularly interesting, especially when it's
Oh,
punitive
yeah.
when you
You
screw
got
it
one of
up
those
and
weird backpacks.
they get away.
The cradle, right?
Hold on a sec. I'm
right here. Let the
Understood, ma'am.
Maxie Rodriguez. Haven't
Hi,
seen you
Maxie.
fly in a while. Strange. You can go ahead and see for here. This
Thanks,
is what I
Maxie.
mean. Agnes Joy.
Hard to believe this tree used to be human.
Yeah. I figured there was a trend. There was
Anything
a
else you can
woman.
tell me?
Think
There was a
she-
woman. I'll check this hideout. Falcon shoes, tier 2. Ooh, do I have new shoes? I hope they go with my accessories. 170. These are 196. They're better. More hit points, more pollution resist, more psi intensity. We lose an 8% movement speed bonus. We get a rolling stamina cost reduction. We have new blueprints in here somewhere as well. Looks like the pistol, the R500 Hunter Frag, and the S870 shotgun. Not a big fan of shotties, I have to say. We got the bullseye. Unstable bomber. I've been called worse by better, I'll have you know. Deviation expert talents. I'm not really doing any status stuff right now. Is there another shoddy down here we didn't get? Because it thinks we've got another blueprint. And I may have mentioned how much that drives me freaking crazy. Yeah, I don't think I need those fashion hate crimes on my feet. Thank you. A couple of sets I could wear if I were so inclined. Okay, it says blueprints, right? But it doesn't show. I mean, it says there's a new blueprint, but it doesn't show an icon for there being any new blueprints. It drives me crazy. Alright, we've got another NPC to talk to. How did I not get the teleportation? Where's the freaking teleportation point here? Inside? Yeah, inside. Fine. Whatever. Many's the time I have said in the past that really, those sort of things, waypoints, stable points, teleport points, flight paths, whatever you want to call them, should be unlocked when you get within a freaking country mile. Low? Let's see. The Watcher only appears terrifying within the mist.
And in the cold light of day, not much of a monster.
Unlike you.
It obviously reacts to the fog, ballooning in size. What do you want to do with it?
Well, I don't need anything that balloons in size, but I imagine maybe you do, Low? I don't know. Is this thing safe to keep in my territory?
We can't just release it back into the wild now, can we? It must be contained. I'm sure you have a securement unit you can use to store.
Yeah,
this
but I've got like
deviation.
15 unsecured ones that I'm carrying around in my inventory.
Don't worry.
And the other one, a dragon. Did I do the dragon one?
I admit it does sound strange. In Sunbury to the west of here? I don't have any more.
No, I have
as to
not
where
done that.
exactly. Excellent question.
All right. Let's see. I have 247 crankbait. Usable for fishing. All right, that is party event, Surge of Fish. Murmurs in the forest. Murmurs in the forest. Murders? No. Murmurs. You know, people just talking really quietly. So not murders? I'm less interested then. Hi, Emma. And there is the inescapable, no doubt, male player dressed in a maid outfit as a hot woman. You have any clues about Brianna?
Nobody knows where she went, but I can say the last time I saw her was at the Sutherland chemical plant. We used to work there, before the factory fell. That was when it started. She began acting strange, praying to something and I think you should be able to find some...
Yeah, I should be able to. Sure. We'll go with that as our base assumption. Another quest over here. Yes, there is. Is it low again? No, that's right. The other person needed to talk to me. Whoever this might be. Oh, Maxie. Mayor Maxie? Need a hand with anything? Hey there. You busy? I could use a bit of help. Ever heard of the Vultures? Yeah, gang of ruthless marauders. They commit all sorts of atrocities and spread their twisted belief that the world has sinned and needs to be cleansed. They're always trying to recruit people to their cause. They've recently started broadcasting these, I don't know what to call them, recruitment messages, sermons. People here are struggling. They're vulnerable. I can see why some of them might be attracted to the Vulture's message. I need you to locate and destroy the mobile radio vans they're broadcasting from. Try scouting around the islets near the estuary to the south. These are explosives and fuses. Stay away from them when they explode. Oh, okay. Thank you for the helpful hint there. When you come return, I'll reward you handsomely. I doubt it'll be handsomely, really. Maybe, but yeah, kind of doubting it. We have secret flavors. I encountered Flare. Where I did? I did not. I have to encounter her. Where is she? She should be down there. Hello again, Claire. We meet again.
Hey!
It says, hey, Mayfly, you didn't finish your sentence. So you've moved to Meyer's Market.
Yeah, once I knew what happened to my team, I had no reason to stick around Deadsville anymore. The journey could have been worse, all things considered. And while business is still slow, I gotta say, it's a lot nicer to be here in Meyer's Market than in Dudsville. Although, the food here could really use some spicing up. For example, have you ever heard of something called sofrito?
Yeah. Is that a brand of chips? No. No, it's not. I'm not dumb.
No, it's a base sauce for cooking. It used to be really popular in Latin America and the Mediterranean. Usually, you cut up a bunch of garlic, onion, peppers, tomato, and cook them all together. It's supposed to be super aromatic. Ooh, or what about feijoada? I've only heard of it, but it's supposed to be this rich bean stew.
Won't think the J would be pronounced. I think it's feijoada, actually. Are you angling for me to get you ingredients?
Even if you did, I don't know how to cook something like feijoada. But I do have an idea where we might be able to find some good recipes. There's an old house near Sunshine Farms to the west. The locals say an old man who was a master cook used to live there. Obviously, I'd hate for those recipes.
Obviously. I already did the Hearst stuff, didn't I? Yeah, I did everything up there, I guess, except this quest, because I didn't know about this quest yet. Lone Light, you encounter Claire again. She seems to have something to say to you. She's got something else that she wants to say to me? All right, Claire, what's that? Wanted to ask you about Rosetta.
Hey!
Hey! I wanted to ask you about Rosetta, like I just said. Weren't you listening?
Ah, so glad you brought this up. I just have another job for you if you feel up to it. Believe me, I could tell you plenty about Rosetta. But how about you do me a favor first, huh? Your former comrades in the Mayflies may have left something behind that I could use. I've got a client interested in Mayfly artifacts. One item in particular, but I'll take whatever you can find. There's an industrial area near here, infested with deviants. You bring me back whatever Mayfly artifacts you...
Yeah, that's possible, maybe. We'll see. We've got another quest there. Materials matter, and one out there. Those are both level 12. That's 14. This one is 13. Well, we've already been up to Hearst and cleared it out once. We've got 2 things up there now. Well, that's where we're headed. Anywho. Pardon me while I whip this out. Nice that everyone cleared off all the junk off the roads after the end of the world. Oh, that's awful thoughtful of you to stand still like that. Oh, another one. I don't like the Stardust Falls because they limit the amount of time I can spend in an area before I have to go back home and sleep off the madness. And I do have a couple of sanity shots.
Another once thriving town reduced to ruins by Starfall. Sad to think how many of them there are. I hope we can recover what Claire's looking for. If only to provide some kind of legacy for this place.
You. And you are not welcome here or anywhere else for that goddamn matter. You. Alright, something's shooting shit at me again. Him. Hauer running towards the house. Specialty dish recipe.
These must be the recipes Claire was looking for. Looks like a pretty solid collection of them, too. These should be more than enough.
I really don't like is the Starfall madness dust continues to fall, even if you're indoors. That's cheating. Weapon crate. The Xeno Purifier. Sounds like that's useful for killing Xenos. Or at least, you know, purifying them. Out of the dust fall. And we've already been through here too. We cleared this out last night.
This is where the Mayflies assembled and prepared for their assault on Rosetta. The Mayflies have left clues for us. Let's follow their trail and see where it leads.
Okay. It's leading this direction. That one, okay, over here. Sure no one's sneaking up from behind. Where's the next pink dust? I thought I see it in there. Yeah, I see it in there.
This must be where they gathered. Let's go inside and take a look.
Does get a little bit nerve-wracking with them all being so damned quiet. Oh, that way. Got an arrow. Ah, oh, nice. To eat. Alright, we'll get a little water to drink too. And it does look like there's a weapon or there's a gear chest in there anyway. And a mimic.
Marco
letter.
certainly understood the risks, and no doubt he made his sister proud. So many lives lost. Men and women willing to sacrifice themselves for the greater good. It doesn't make it any easier, though.
Are we done here? I think we are. Let's just teleport back to Meyer's Market then. Oh. Oh man, the old body is falling apart. One of these days on stream, it's going to actually fall apart. Hi Claire, I got something. Recipes, maybe the other thing. I brought back a recipe.
Ah, great! You made it back. Any luck?
I found some recipes for you.
Teja, alfajor, chicha, mole, pico de gallo, salsa, tamales. Oh, can you believe
German
it?
cooking.
Just think of all the work that went into these dishes.
That was a
Fine-tuning the
joke.
process over generations, getting all the ingredients, marinating, cutting, cooking it, presenting. That's what our past was like, you know?
Just make sure to cook something for me once you master these dishes.
You're a good egg.
No, you can't cook me.
This is your reward. And why don't you also take this to breakfast?
Let's see. Holographic sight. Open gear pack to view the new weapon accessory. Holographic sight. Ah, the holographic sight. Really, it's not really holographic because holograms are very different. We actually have any new blueprints? It still says we've got new blueprints, but we don't have any actual new blueprints, and it's driving me crazy. Why is it like this? Mods, yeah, we did get a new mod, presumably, all the way out here. Shatter them all. Shattered. Should be. Found a letter.
Hey there. So,
You tell me.
exactly why I hired you instead of going there myself. What's this? A letter home?
So your client was the sister of a mayfly.
That's right. There's an old story about a woman who lived on an island.
Also one about a woman who lived in a shoe.
Every night for her brother, who she knew would be sailing home. And every night, she waited by the lamp, though her brother never returned. Point is, some sacrifice. I have some gifts.
Military supplies, where'd you get those?
Besides sourcing collectibles, I also dabble in some black market trading. In case you don't know how they work.
Is there really a black market in the post-apocalyptic era? I don't think so. I think it's just the market. Because, I mean, you're not going to Safeway. Probably. I mean, maybe you are. There's a, Safeway after the end of the world. That would be okay. Materials matter. Near Harborside construction worker Duke Farton. Really? Duke Farton. We'll wait on that one. We'll head out here to the unfinished expedition first, I think. Four more ciphers. Very nice. I leveled up. Also very nice. Hold on. It won't let me choose that place to drive there. Why not? I don't know. How about that? No? No. Just doesn't want to. There, yes, but not there. Why? I have no freaking clue. Okay, how about... I don't understand. The network is slow. Please wait. Yeah, it's slow. And once again, into the wilds we go. Pardon the yawn. Wow. That's not. There, okay, there we are. Stardust pollution again. Icky. Here is where we turn off to go to. Yep, the lighthouse. All right, how do we remove that? We delete it, that's how. It still won't draw us a path out to the lighthouse, despite the fact it's a clearly defined quest. Why, I have no idea. Cooties. I guess it's because the game thinks it's got cooties out there. Going the right way? I think not. I have turned on a wee bit too soon. Knocking over big-ass trees. Most powerful motorcycle known to man. Up we go. Aha! I got the bird eggs. Oh, those are worth 2 in the nest. Well, it's not a very interesting layout here in the lighthouse. Spiral stairs and then an empty landing, and then spiral stairs and an empty landing, and after that spiral stairs and you get an empty landing. Expedition notes. I failed despite multiple layers of waterproofing. My sampan deteriorated and cracked as soon as I came into contact with stardust. Just before the sampan completely fell apart, I managed to steer it back to the Nalcott shore. At this point, I fully admit my failure to explore Wild Dog Isle. Time is running out, and I must embark on a journey up north this winter, where another significant mission awaits me. To whoever reads this note, I place my hope in the hands of you, future explorer. I am Captain Denise Cooper, an adventurer from the Union. I have vowed to explore this world covered by stardust, and Wild Dog Isle's been a long-standing thorn in my side. If you can reach the island, gather some basic information, deliver it to a Union official, I guarantee you'll be generously rewarded. Let's track that task. There's Wild Dog Island all the way out there, I think. Can we glide the whole way? Maybe. Can we climb up? Find Rosetta research documents. Let's see. Don't know if I'll make it the whole way across. I think we will. rate of descent appears to not be so rapid that we're going to get our footsies wet. At least not until we have to get to the third place. I don't think we'll quite make it to the teleport, but we'll be close. And touchdown. The crowd goes wild. Teleportation power unlocked. Tower unlocked. Also power unlocked, I suppose. No crazy undeadites here. Soldiers. I'm a bit thirsty. Gotta go up to the top of the tower and do some proper sniping up there. Obscure and tasteless reference coming up. The Charles Whitman Award. There's a really old guy reference for you. Yeah, we are a little thirsty, so some water. We want to be thoroughly hydrated, you know. Some more mushrooms. I guess we're going to have to swim back. So we are going to get our footsies wet. Well, it's not sinking, but I can't say that I think it's seaworthy. After all, there's nothing on board in the way of controls or anything else, which is kind of consistent with what I remembered from this. Seriously? What? That's better. Yep. Alright, appears to be clear. We will glide as far as we can. Maybe we can reach the end of that pier. Yeah, that's possible. Don't think so. Think we're coming in too low. We're definitely coming in too low. Yeah, I'm soaked. Less cold resist. More heat resist. These guys and their flamethrowers. They're going to be afraid of me. Oh, he's shooting somebody. He's shooting at me. Quick jab of drugs. Don't worry, they're healing drugs. They're not like bad drugs. They're good drugs. Ooh. All right, we've got two more things we need to find, and they're both up the hill. This is Rosetta agents. They're the bad guys. Now, there are a lot of different kinds of bad guys, it turns out. Alright, mystical crate, weapon and armor crate, and the rift anchor. The rift anchor, pretty obvious. Rosetta, future tech, better life. Ooh, that's not good. Hey, guys. Okay, that's cheating. What the shit? What in the hell is going on? I'm out of ammo for this thing? That's not good. I made ammo. And evidently I'm out. Could we fucking not do this in the middle of fucking shit? My God. SMG ammo, we've got plenty. Yeah, I guess I didn't make enough, or maybe I didn't pick it up after making it. What the? That's the Mystic chest. And a weapon crate. That means we just need the rift anchor and the documents. The documents are up above me. For the second of the three. All right, it needs to sum up to 16, so that's 9, 5, and 2. There we go. And we need one more document and the rift anchor. I must have forgotten to pick up the ammo I made back at home. This is not a fact that's making me particularly happy. I can't even see the guy who's shooting at me because of the sun. Which is realistic, I gotta say that. Where the hell is the rift anchor? Oh, well, that's lovely.
Attack! We're under attack!
Oh, Jesus. Where's the other one? Come on. All right. Can we have a line of sight on the two guys over there? We do. Don't run out of your main ammunition, guys. Let my failure be an example. You know, I keep extra one of each gun around just in case I do something dumb, like I just did.
Did you hear that?
How in the hell do we get into this building then? There's no door that I can see. Well, one thing we know we have to get done if we want to get the anchor. Or at least to have the area done, if not the quest. Alright, so the question is, how the hell do we get into this building? Huh. Army records. Okay, well, I'm going to crouch down and do a quick search. Presumably there's an entrance on like a lower level that reaches in. Must line up the 2 photos shown on the side of the building. I saw the photos. I haven't done that game mechanic since I got back into the game. This one right here. Where do we have the photo fragments? It's eliminating the ravenous hunter. Bookham Church. Where's the fucking... I don't think I have picture pieces that I need. Let's find out. Yeah. Just line up the 2 photos shown on the side of the building, so the 2 halves. It's in the dumpster? Or on, on the dumpster. In or on? Either way. Yep, thank you. As always was kind of twitchy. There it is. Thank you, Fat Body. As always, you are invaluable. And over to Maxie or Claire. I think we got everything off the island, taken care of on the island now. Then we should go back to Meyer's Market. Thanks, Fat Body. I mean, I remember there are a couple other similar quests like that. In this particular case, my thought was that I had a picture on me somewhere. All I needed was a polite bop on the head from my friend, Fat Body. Yeah, it does fit the game. I would agree with that. It's actually one of the things I like about the game is that it's more than a bit weird, you know? Too many games, they want to handhold you, and the narrative is incredibly straightforward and everything. Generally, the Asian games tend to go for more obscure, non-linear stuff. You interested in an explorer's journal? No, let's give her those. The Mayflower stuff. And we'll give Maxie the other stuff. Claire's kind of a jerk. Moxie Marlin Spike? Can I take a look? There's the question. These notes are from... There's no question. These notes are from Captain Denise Cooper. I am. Nice work finding this. Thanks to you, the Union finally has a complete picture of the broken Delta. That's it. I thought I'd get an official Union commendation or something. Sure, I'm Union official and I commend you, but I'm not one for ceremony and you know it. But that said, you did do a good bringing me here. I have to admit, it's worth a decent reward. Thanks. Honestly, Captain Cooper had always been kind to me. It was a real loss for the Union when she went missing. This Denise Cooper sounds like an admirable woman. Along with Ted Holt, she was the founder of the Union up in Blackfell. Once they gained a foothold in the north, she came down south. She put together an expedition team to journey through the wilds in search of other survivors. Eventually, they found this settlement here, led by Simon Meyer. Captain Cooper recruited them into the Union, and then her team moved on. They went all over, gathering much information as they could on the landscape post-Starfall. Thanks to her, we know the landscape and its starfall levels so well. What happened to her? There was a mountain range up north that's supposed to be shrouded in stardust, but it was also home to a lot of military installations before the starfall. Captain Cooper went to see what was left there and never came back. I think of her a lot, especially when things get tough. She was a natural leader, really knew how to bring people together. The Union could use someone like that nowadays. Yeah, well, you ain't it, Maxie. No offense. I'm going to bop back home and see if, in fact, my ammunition is waiting for me. I expect that it is. It missed me so much. I'm going to make more. What we got? Let's take the rainwater, which is contaminated, which is not really the way rainwater works, but okay. And we'll deposit it here in our water tank. I assume we still don't have the stuff we need for the solar power. Nope, I can make the fuse, but we don't have any refined parts or fireproof plastic yet. Oh, look, a nice, happy, smiling check mark telling me that, hey, you didn't pick up your copper rifle bullets. Thanks, I am aware. Copper rifle bullets. Let's craft a bunch more. All right, put the stuff away. It puts the stuff away or it gets the hose again. It's all done again. Now I have my ammunition. See this thing? 29 damage per. This one, 87. Not quite the same fire rate, but also has additional accuracy and stability. Not me, I don't have the stability. Look at that, 2,110 ammunitions. All right, how about the SMG ammo now? Yep, we still got almost 1,000 of that as our backup weapon. We do need some more sniper rifle ammo. Now the sniper might be worth doing the armor piercing stuff. You done yet? You done yet? They're not done yet. They're almost done. We'll figure out what we're going to do and we'll head back out. Hey, look, I picked it up. I'm so smart. Well, I am going to have a quick lay down to just clear a little bit of insanity and also just, heal up a bit. I think I need a name for my inflatable love sheep. a little something to eat. Helps if I press the right button. Mushrooms again. Some water. A little more water. If there's anything we streamers know, it's the seeming importance of hydration. You have trained us well, my friend. What is that up there? Hospital. But there were two little icons. Looked like a phone. Yeah, where's the other one? Dayton Hospital. He says to himself quietly. Materials Matter near Harborside. That's, yes, Duke Farton. Duke Farton. You know, you want your kid to grow up to be a serial killer? You keep your name Farton and don't change it. Just name him Duke Farton. Pardon the yawn. All right, we are heading for Duke Farton. I can't help it. I'm sorry. It's just 104. Bunny. Bunny. All right, coming up on the Duke. All right. Mr. Farton? Really, did no one tell the devs? None of them spoke English well enough to go, maybe Barton or Martin? Maybe not Farton? Maybe Fargo? Something bothering you other than your last name? Oh, a passerby. You don't look like a bad sort. Would you be willing to lend me a hand? I'm a construction worker at Meyer's Market. Spend most of my time mending walls destroyed by deviants or wild beasts. Most of the time I make do with regular old logs, but to be honest, they aren't really up to the job. I could just get my hand on some decent quality material. I could reinforce these walls properly. Shit, maybe I could even take a day off. You want me to get them for you? You catch on quick. See that abandoned town ahead? It's called Harborside. It's not Harborside. It's in the harbor. A once promising new town and a bit of a vanity product of the Sutherland family. It's a bit of a gold mine. Here's an itemized list of everything I'm looking for. Get you the rewards once you bring me everything on it. Oh, and watch out for the deviants. Yeah, I've run into a deviant or 1,000. There's another player. Oh, my boots they're going to get squishy. You know, you've got. Is that something he picked it? I might have wanted to pick that. You know, you got wet shoes or boots and they go every step you take. It's just unpleasant. 5 pieces of glass, 5 bronze ingots. The ones I could make wouldn't be good enough for you, my friend. And there's the rift anchor straight ahead. I'll get that first. Ooh, if memory serves, there's alligators in here. God damn it! There are alligators in here. Wow. Hello there. I'm Lens. I will be in charge of prophesying my own doom today. Another gator. I'll get that recipe in just a sec. I think it's a recipe. Oh, excuse me, sir. It's a folk recipe. Pumpkin soup. My stupid little brother. Wow, I can see myself. I'm looking good. I don't need to collect water, thank you, because it's kind of everywhere. Well, I think I'm going to make for the rift anchor. To look around. We'll finish up in the with the rift anchor first, I think. A milk frother. Wow. A little advanced for a garage, but, you know, I guess if you want a nice cappuccino, doesn't matter where you're working, you want a nice cappuccino. My body is soaked. Yes, I'm sure it is. Just want to make sure that there's no more freaking gators sneaking up on me. All right, let's activate the rift anchor. Oh, and here it comes. So, I don't know if we should head out to that. No, that's Cult FM. So that is a different quest. So probably, I expect the questy bits for this area are probably on this side of the river. If there is a side to the river, which appears to go pretty much everywhere. My feet are going to look like prunes. Oh, there's something else there. Hero. Yes, yes, I am. Oh. That guy's hat never floated away. Gotta keep scanning for freaking gators. Freaking crockle gators everywhere. I say the constant collect water notification is quite annoying. Of course I know I can collect water. Beets. Those are big beets. Them some big ass beets, yo. I haven't found anything what the guy's looking for. I mean, I could make it. Whoop, gator. Gator. Or croc. Crockle gator. We'll just go with a crockle gator, we'll call it. No, we don't want to. No, guess that's. Thought it was going to have me collecting the water. We don't want the water. Oh, another croc. We got a lot of croc meat. United again. Storage crate. We still haven't found any of the stuff that we're looking for Mr. Fartin. And not just Mr. Fartin. I mean, come on. You know, anybody can have an unfortunate name. Duke Fartin. He's a noble fart. Oh, how do I get back out of here? I haven't gotten in here. Huh. It wasn't like it was a big deal to get in here. Is it going to be a big deal to get out? I think maybe. Am I going to have to, like, teleport out? That's going to be, piss me off. Sure looks like I've managed to lock myself in, doesn't it? Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say QA didn't do their job with this one. That's really not great. I mean, that's pretty obviously a place where people would see if they could get into. I could, and I did, and I couldn't get out, which is annoying. I'm going to go with annoying. I need to go that sort of direction. I've left the safe zone. I've left safety behind. I fear no man. Pardon me, guys. Just coming through. Don't mind me none. Oops. Okay, maybe you could have minded me a little. I needed a bath, so that's taken care of. Is this the radio trucks? I think it is. No, those aren't vultures. Those are deadites. You have an umbrella for a head, sir or ma'am. Handle umbrella? Deviation. Oh, this is one of their radio vans. Fetch a lot bunny. What am I supposed to do with the vans? Supposed to do something with the vans, right? Ultra mobile radio vans. I don't. There it is. Place bomb. Should be over there. Yeah, there's number 2. Two bombs placed. A big old trash can that doesn't have any trash in it? What is this game coming to? Another deviation. We're just racking them up. The last one is up there. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and check that boat. Use the... Well, that was impressive. Use the conveniently located boxes. Well, what do you know? So we are still in the area for the sunken town there. I didn't know. I didn't think we were. Night falls. Temperature. I don't think it's a minus 10°C. I think it's 10°C. Which is $50. There. There's the weapons crate. So now we just need to find the glass and the bronze. Well, I don't want to say it's a good thing I died. Or, sorry, that I got stuck in that building. I didn't die. Well, it does appear to have worked out okay. Led me to coming over here and getting the bits I needed for the town completion. That was not what I was looking for. Why, oh why did my stupid Raven magical glider dude not show up. Like right there he did. Bit late. I've leveled up, level 19. Uh-oh. Once again, we have somebody coming out of the ground. All right, the last of the sabotaged vehicle radio vans up here. Not vans, trucks. Looking for a red truck. Tight, controlled bursts. Don't waste ammo. All right. Where's that third truck? Other side of the house? Maybe up above? Probably up above. There's radio vans, but these aren't vans, okay? Oh, sir? More storage, more goodies. Nice little walk-in closet. Oh, another storage crate of goodies. Five pieces of glass, 5 bronze ingots. You know, I think I'm probably better off just making those. So I'm going to go home, make them, and then drive back. Bombs have been placed. Head to a safe spot. Where's a safe spot? This is probably not a safe spot. This should be a safe spot. Tasks. Let's see. Cult FM. Head to a safe spot and then detonate. I guess I have to be in a specific safe spot. Looks like it. Oh. On top of the house? Looks like it. Yeah, got them all. Return to Maxie. Alright, we will, but first we're going home to make 5 glass and 5 bronze. I think it was bronze, right? I think so. Pardon me and my stretchy, muscle cracking, bone popping noises. I have returned to my territory. What was the other one? With Mr. Fartin. I can't help it. Build a stardust filter for my territory. Armors in the forest. Dragon, otherworldly return, materials matter. There is glass and bronze ingots. 5 glass. And 5 bronze ingots. We'll take it back to Mr. Fartin. And then we'll head back to Maxie. Give her the good and or bad news, depending on her opinion. Alright, that's the 5 glass. Pardon me just a second, I'm going to close my windows. It's starting to cool down. Another nice day here in the South Bay. And now, back to Mr. Fart. Giggle. I can't help it. Driving at high speeds in the rain, what could possibly go wrong? Lightning? No problem. I can dodge it. Here's your stuff. Required items. Duke Fartin. Did you find what I asked for? It's all here. Nice one. I can really put those to good use. Then the people in Meyer's Market can enjoy a few nights of sound sleep. Here, take your reward. Hope to work with you again, Mayfly. Anytime, Duke. Can I call you Duke, Mr. Fartin? We'll head back to Meyer's Market. And pop back to my house. Tidy up the inventory. Check what can and cannot be built. And probably then call it an evening. Maxi. Why are you guys all standing out here in the rain? You know, you've got a building there. Has a roof. All done. Everything went well, I suppose. It's been quiet for a while. That's right, I put those explosives you gave me to good use. Deviants, vultures, our troubles are endless. It's truly remarkable how this shelter has endured to this day. Fortunately, we have someone like you aiding us. That's true. You are fortunate to have me. Hi, Denzel. How are you doing? Oh, that's right. We have a quest with him, but that can be for another time. Xiao Jintan? Is that the name? Xiao Jintan. Shop. I have 9,871 energy links. Oh. Pardon the yawn. Pardon the yawn. Wow. Wow. Just one more yawn after another. Some days you're old and you don't feel it. I don't know what those are like. Most days, I'm old and I feel it. Some days, the rest, I'm old and I really feel it. I have returned to my territory after helping out the Duke. We'll disassemble. The salvagey bits. Crocodile hide. Beached crocodile skin. And we get a couple more deviants. We got a fetch a lot bunny. They gather all sorts of plants. Look at, I mean, how many of these freaking things do I have? How to be able to, mush 3 of them together to make a better one. Preserved meat. We've got 21. Let's get to preserving all that meat. Blueprints. LMGs. I did like LMGs. I haven't tried an LMG yet since I've come back. New melee weapon? The camping knife frag. That would probably be better than the wrench frag I'm using. It does probably less damage, but it's probably a little faster whacking. Crit, weak spot. Obtained from mystical treasures discovered in exploring the Dayton wastelands. Well, let's maybe make ourselves a new and upgraded weapon, you know? What can we make? We can't make. We don't have the recipes for those yet. That's just no fair. I wanted to make one. The implication was that we have the recipes. See what's new in the field guide. The wilderness. Yes, Crockle Gators, thanks. Beats. Deviation archive. We've added the logging beaver. Rain Man. Mini Feaster, who is quite creepy looking, I have to say. And Fetch-a-Lot Bunny. Pardon me, on again. My God, they just never stop, do they? Generators, small solar generator, circuits, furniture, fluorescent lights. Yay! Finally. Is that everything? Is that everything? Dangerous entities. We added the Mayhem, the bringer of chaos. Agent, Rainfall Reaper, EDE, or Eddie, or Eid, the Balloon Gorilla Critter thing? Not clear. Echoes of Stardust, Adventure Log, Regional Records, the Broken Delta. Personnel files, Maxi, Remnants, High Banks. There we go. That should be that. Nope, nope, nope. No, I missed another one. Harborside. Mimetics. We have boatloads of mimetics. We have them coming out of our mimetic holders. I did get the ore detector 1, ore detector 2, probably 5. I'm not in any hurry for that. Electro refining. Sure, why not? Chainsaws. Now, yeah, okay. Extremely fast logging. Are they also useful for murders in a certain southern Texas? Synthesis bench, probably yes. Rocket launchers, don't think I need those yet. Soon, though. Let's see, we've got a whole bunch left. We'll get planting and compost bins. This is a bunch of building stuff. The defenses I haven't found any need for yet. I mean, I know you can do things where you start basically a tower defense of your home. Remaining replacement. I have no idea how that works. How much are those? Those are 4 and 4. Yeah, I don't want to spend my points all willy-nilly, so to speak. Electric stove not going to do me any good until I've got electricity. Figured that out on my own. Second tier of ammunition is probably not a bad choice. Got 24 points left. That'll do for now, I think. Got something added to the field guide? Oh my god, we Materials. Mixed explosives. And Eclipse Cortex level 2. Tools. The chainsaw. And the steel bullets. Not a big increase in damage on those. Flamethrower fuel canisters. Okay, now we're talking. Grenades. Nice, nice. By nice, I don't mean it's actually like grenades are not nice. Inherently, they're not nice. However, nice. Consumables. What did we add here? Improved explosives. For those of you who don't find regular explosives quite up to the task, we have improved explosives. Building catalog. Facilities. We've got the electric furnace. Would it be great if you could get gold ingots from iron ore? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Don't think. Small synthesis. Medicines, gunpowder, high-level items. We're going to need mats. Loamy soil compost bin. We're going to need mats to start making the solar cells. We haven't found the things we need to make solar cells. I think that's like the fastest thing that you get for energy. See, it's still marked as that there's a blueprint that I haven't clicked on somewhere. Production level, blueprint conversion. Can I click there? Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Test subject pants. Select the unlocked blueprint. Did it just randomly change? Let's find out. I'm never wearing the test subject pants. They make my ass look big. Oh, that didn't. Pants. Oh. I guess you have to like try and swap them. Okay, there it is. You have to swap them for something that's of the same enhancement level. Okay, got it. Exit. Confirm. But we still have this header thinks that there's a blueprint that's new, but there's no new blueprints. Because none of these have a little header saying there's something new. This works correctly. This is a well-behaved menu option. That's all I'm saying. Blueprint is not well-behaved. I'm going to have a long, serious talk. All right. Those are the recents. So in here, the small synthesis bench, we need refined parts. Electric furnace, well, we can make that, but we don't have any electricity. So I don't think it does anything for us. Yeah. The function facility is still marking again. It's marking like there's something I haven't looked at, but that's not the case. Pardon me. Why is that locked? How to get unlock using blueprints. Weird that they'd give me the option of having it there. Wall-mounted circular light box. I would like one of those, sir. There. Just wanted one. That's all. Just wanted one. Let's see. Returnee benefits. Mysterious letter. That's the visional wheel. More. Mysterious letter. Returnee benefit is in effect. Okay. Those presumably apply to me. Returnee rewards. I have 160 points, so I'll get Starcrom and Asterism. Ah, return emblem, so I can then use those to buy materials. Not interested in buying those right now. Returning check-in. Claimable. A wished gift. Cross-platform rewards. Link Discord. No, thank you. Hot. Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing. Login gifts. Do I just click on things I want? There are lots of things. Right, let's get all of them. The exotic island celebrity hat. I have to pass on that. It says, I think, rewards claimed. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. Torch bearer, 104. I should have server-wide progress. Redeem code. Okay, I got those. Deviation selection boxes. Those and some Mitsuko's marks. Okay, so we're making progress here. And this is the entire server. Okay, Hearts United. Starcrom. A sticker for the Flame Lord. Otherworldly gift. Sure. Dog self-selection crate. Open to choose one of the following. Labrador, Blackback, or Doberman. I was more of a black lab than a golden lab fan, personally. Large jerky. I certainly am. Otherworldly encounter. Claim rewards. Alexi's gift. More. They do throw an awful lot of stuff at you. It's just they don't do a great job in explaining what all it is. Did I bust down everything? I did. Wrong button. Right button. We got the deviation selection boxes. We got medal for Hearts United. Only one rare collectible can be placed in your territory at a time. Interactive. View challenge and the completion survivor. The torch never goes out. Cross character sharing obtained from shop. Meta bounty. Cosmetics. Did we get a new hat? Oh, we got the eye patch. I'm always down for the eye patch, although it clips through my cheek, which is not a great look, I have to say. Let's escape. My character, my burglar, the character in Latro that I ran into my future guildies on, Spongo Smallberries. He is a hobbit, and he always wears a immaculate white suit and an eye patch. It's totally the Bond villain vibe. Appearance. Reset. I'm definitely hotter as a male. Is she taller? The female's taller than the male default. That's interesting. I forgot to change my character's appearance. Actually, when I created the character, so maybe I can do so now. Hairline. No, oh, I see. Well, I have kind of a rounder head. Vertical, forehead. Forehead height. Yeah, my forehead goes to the back to the nape of my neck. Temples, cheekbones. Cheek. I have chubby cheeks. Chin. Can't really see it. Brow bone, eyebrow, eyes, nose. Body, fitness, not so much. Oh, okay. Wow, okay, yeah. Maybe I did do this guy because I made him chunky, shall we say? No body paint. Face, hair and makeup. Skin color, pasty white. Do we have an actual bald? Not a stubble, not a short hair, an actual bald. No, that's as close as we can get. We don't have white. We have a blonde or a tepid brownish. Seriously, guys, come on. Why no white? Makeup set, yeah, so. No facial hair? Really? Maybe I did actually create this character and just said whatever because I couldn't get what I wanted. Because they don't let us. That's fine. We'll just go back. All right, I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. Labrador for Cheech and Chong. I don't get that reference. I mean, Cheech and Chong, obviously, I get references to Cheech and Chong generally, but I don't specifically get that one. And hey, shouldn't that box have appeared somewhere in here? I carry around a compost bin. Doesn't everyone? Ah, dog self-selection crate. Choosy boxes. You know, Dobermans always seemed a little bit, unless they're specifically being used for like home protection, they always seemed a bit testosterone drenched. Germans, very nice, but yeah, black labs have always been the doggy of choice for me. Oh, they're deviations? My doggy is a deviation? Do I have a donkey? I don't see my donkey. Is it just a deviation? Is that what it is? Is it like a combat? Territory, we've got crafting. Does it wander the house? Maybe I need to build it a enclosure. Facilities. Function. So now I'll have a doggy around the house. Well, that'll be nice. I think I'm going to call it here for the evening, guys. As always, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I am very appreciative. I expect I'll probably be back tomorrow at about the usual time of 5 p.m. Pacific. It was bueno. You arrived just in time to scare me off. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe. Thank you. You have a great evening too. Or morning, or afternoon, day, night, week. Choose one. But I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, probably with more Once Human. I am enjoying myself, after all. Well, happy birthday. Another lap around the sun. I bet your legs are really tired. But probably more of this. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out. Happy birthday, Was Bueno. Have an awesome one. Back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. As always, I try to set an achievable goal for the people who pop in. I hope your upcoming week doesn't suck. And I hope your birthday